Lacklustre Arsenal were held by a determined West Brom, but the Gunners were left furious by a late penalty decision. J. Rodriguez slotted home from the spot in the dying minutes after referee Mike Dean controversially adjudged Calum Chambers to have handled the ball in the penalty area. Minutes earlier, Arsenal thought they had secured the win when Alexis Sanchez's free kick was deflected home off James McLean. West Brom, for all their work rate, are suffering without a recognized striker, and Petr Cech had a comfortable afternoon, but he was powerless to stop the penalty. Here are 5 things we learned from the game. You only truly realize how important Mesut Ozil is when he isn't there. Arsenal struggled for possession and creativity from the first whistle at the Hawthorns, something Ozil gives you in abundance. Jack Wilshere provided a little bit of a spark in the middle of the park, but there were little other outlets for Arsenal in terms of creativity. Alexis doesn't have the ability to be a long-term replacement, so if Ozil is going to leave in the summer, or indeed in the next month, a top-quality alternative must be brought in. After reports this week of a rift in the Arsenal dressing room, Alexis Sanchez had the perfect chance to prove he is on the same wavelength as his teammates. He took the opportunity with both hands. As Arsenal were awarded a free kick on the edge of the penalty area, they needed their big game name to step up, and that he did. He got a little lucky with the deflection, but he was clinical all the same. And with a passionate celebration, he appears to have no trouble with his commitment to the club. Gone are the days of West Brom's hoofball. The squad are given more chance to get the ball down and try and play, which put them in the ascendancy early on in the game against Arsenal. Unfortunately, the lack of a goal-scoring striker has proven to be their downfall once again. In the box, there appeared to be little belief that the Baggies were going to put the ball into the net, only a penalty could save them. Pardew has to bring in a goal-scorer in January, otherwise it could be a difficult run-in. Alexander Lacazette was bought for one reason: goals. He's now on a run of 6 games without putting the ball in the back of the net. Olivier Giroud must be wondering what he has to do to get a start in this Arsenal team. With 8 goals to his name this season, Arsenal fans were probably expecting more from a £52 million signing. He'll have to up his game heading into 2018. On Sky Sports coverage before the game, they described Arsene Wenger as one of the Premier League's great survivors as opposed to simply one of the greats. The trip to the Hawthorns was Wenger's 811th Premier League game as a manager, surpassing the 810 matches that Sir Alex Ferguson took charge of. But the past 10 years with Arsenal appear to have damaged his legacy quite severely. A lack of trophies, barring a few FA Cups, have left even Arsenal fans frustrated with his approach to the game. Perhaps he will actually have to leave the game before he is truly appreciated.